Hello everyone, this is Don Biggiefoot Neal coming to you this evening. I'm out by myself. I came to a location as usual that has a history of Bigfoot sightings and incidents from the past many years. I always say that because it ups your odds and increases your odds when you go to a place where there has been activity, instead of just trying to just go to any woods, and they can be anywhere. I believe that firmly. But if you go where there's been 2, 3, 4, 5 sightings, I don't know if nothing else, it makes you feel better. Hello, Shannon. Thank you. I will be. This is a very remote location. I just came for a little bit. I can't stay long, but I wanted to get out. My fever was up. No Jason, no food today. I've just come out here, found out about 30 minutes ago I could come. I've been wanting to come to this spot. I have not been to this spot squatching before, so no food, no drinks. Got a bottle of water. This, I don't know if you can see up this. This is Squatch. I keep forgetting my phone doesn't have a zoom. Just going to sit here for an hour and a half or maybe 2. I think it's about how long I can stay. It's just getting dusky dark. And but this is a red hot, and I mean right down there, if I could zoom this camera right down there where the rough river here makes that curve, it's nothing but about 4 miles of thick, I mean thick woods. You cannot walk through it. It is dense, and this is a great location. Now across the rough river over there is a little bit of a farm field, not much, and then woods for a long ways. Hello, Matthew. And then down there, that's Rough River continuing on in that direction. And I would say, I'm guessing, that will run several miles. Yeah, of course it does. And eventually will spill out into the Green River. So, folks, I'm just talking about, bottomlands. I'm talking about Rough River bottoms. I'm talking about bottomlands, and these are all woods running along the Rough River. And so it is, Shannon. It is spooky. I'll tell you one thing about this place. It is exactly that. The water's running pretty strong. The current's pretty strong from our recent rains here. Not too far up the river in the direction I'm pointing right now. A few years back, let's just say over the last 10 years, there was one farmer that lost a calf. And when they looked behind their farm down on the banks of the Rough River, here where I'm at, they found it dead. It had been crushed, beaten, pulverized was the words they used. Its ribs had been beaten, its bones broken. The following year, or maybe it was 2 years later, the son lost a prize hog, and they looked for 2 or 3 days on the farm and couldn't find it. And the son said, "Remember where we found your calf?" And they went back to the back of their farm to the bank of the Rough River, not a mile or so up that way. And sure enough, there was the prize boar hog, several 100-pound hog, had been carried to the river and beaten. Well, let's don't say carried to the river. Somebody will get me on that. They found it at the river, and sure enough, it was beaten, pulverized. Some of the insides were eating. The meat was not eaten. It was not savaged or ravaged in any way. It wasn't gnawed all to pieces. It was just tore open in the underbelly, and the insides were gone. And I could go on and on with many stories here. And so I'm going to sit here a little while and see what happens by myself. I am armed. Do have a bottle of water, Jason, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to make one real quick call. Great echo. See how close I can get to the water before I let you go. Very peaceful, very